Hey guys, welcome to Shaded Reality. This is our second recording for today. Doing the live camera thing, so we're hoping that all works out. And I have 11 pages. We did change positions. Now Marie
our
has
look better.
I don't know about that, but I just have
our faces look
one
shinier.
little lonely bat back there.
And I added a new picture.
Yeah.
So I'm even spookier.
And I'm not. I'm less spooky with my one bat. So. All right. I'm just going to get right in. Oh.
I have something. I didn't show you.
Okay.
Can you see it? Or is it too bright?
Barely, but I know exactly. Yes.
It's my
Very
Shaded Reality sweatshirt.
I love it. Looks so good. Where's mine?
It's in the closet. I washed it.
Okay. Okay, good. I can't wait to
It's
wear
a whole sweatsuit. It comes with sweatpants too.
Really? Uh-huh. I'm so excited about that. Oh my gosh. You need to bring it tomorrow for me.
I will.
Okay. All right, we're going to get started. I am doing episode 8 of season 2. And in the opening, this is 2 days after the Friendsgiving. Okay. So Taylor was invited to present an award at the CMAs. She walked the red carpet. She was so excited that they wanted her to, represent this award. And she said it was honestly the coolest experience of her life. Taylor said that she posted about her being at the CMAs and not a single friend from her mom talk posted and congratulated her. She said that she's never seen such silence at any one of her posts. Taylor was super pissed and then went to her social media page and posted, "Not a single one of my girls from Mom Talk said anything on my CMAs post. Such a big night for me. Awkward." All of the girls commented back and said, "Are you crazy? We all reached out to you." It shows the media commenting, and they are going through, pulling up a bunch of screenshots that the girls in a group that the girls had in this group chat. Someone said, you got this. Oh, this is what the girls wrote to Taylor, like privately. "You got this in the bag. I can't wait to see it." Whitney said, "Jaw dropping." Jessie said, "You killed it, Tay." It also shows a post from Jessie's page that she wrote that repost the CMA's TikTok for you. Check. Oh, okay. So then Jessie's going through and saying, reposted the CMA's TikTok for you. Check. Text you all day to congratulate and hype you up. Check. Likes this post. Check. Free clip-ins for filming and events like this. Check. Free hair for your mom. Check. Shit, I forgot to comment even though I'm on vacation with my family and trying not to scroll too much. I'm the worst friend. They said that Taylor called out Mom Talk and started a social media war.
Yeah,
which
you have the worst episode to recap.
Crazy.
All of these screenshots and stuff. Oh my God.
I know, it was so much. I feel like I definitely am getting faster at taking these notes because I did all of this in probably 2.5 hours. And
yeah,
I have 11 pages of notes. Like, it was just a lot of like recapping of like what they were saying. But it's like, one, I'm just going to say this before I even get started on this episode. I see both sides. Like, yeah, it seems pretty shitty that no one could actually send a comment. I mean, I think that is weird, especially like that's what they do for each other. This is how they became famous, from social media. So is that weird? Yes. Do I think that Taylor needed to post that on her social media page? No. Because of her platform, because of her like her following, yes, everyone's going to be on her side. People are going to be bullying and saying horrible, hateful things about these girls because they're Taylor's fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Michaela would write something, everyone's going to be on Michaela's side. So it's like, I feel like Taylor does not think before she does things. She's just a jump right into it. so I do feel like she's like, oh shit, yeah, I guess I should have thought about that before I did it, and it just got her into a lot of crazy.
But I also, like, I'm in the same boat where it's like, especially later when she's like, oops, I realized. I'm like, yeah, it's just Taylor being Taylor. Like, Taylor can be kind of like, she does stuff without thinking. Like, I can't think of the word for it right now, but like, I don't know, that is who she is. At least Macy and Michaela seem to understand it. Impulsive. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it goes into the opening, and this is the Book of Betrayal. So I watched the Into again, and that you said it at the last thing, that it wasn't. Episode. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it. So Macy and Michaela show up at Demi's house. They're talking about the Taylor drama and that they literally just had a great evening at Friendsgiving, and then Taylor has to make a ridiculous post and throw all of the girls under the bridge. Bus. I think I meant to. I said bridge.
We'll throw them under a bridge too.
The girls say that they were all, messaging her throughout the day, congratulating her, telling her they were so excited. And I guess Taylor posted something about her being at the CMAs, and the girls didn't comment on that post, and that's why she got so upset. I think that Taylor's actually wrong in this situation for posting it on social media. I feel like, yeah, I would have been the same way. These girls post and comment shit all the time. Why wouldn't they comment on my stuff? But I think I would have privately reached out to them and been like, hey, what the hell? Did you not see my post? And especially to like it but not comment.
Yeah, but you also would have had the background of having the personal text messages and stuff all day. Like, if you sent me a text of a picture and I responded to your text, and then you later put it on social media and I didn't respond to that, would you even think twice about it? You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I feel like in their situation, it's a little, like, that's what they're used to doing, is commenting on all of each other's things.
Yes.
And I think that's why, like, she thought, like, why?
Yeah. All 8 people really weren't on their phones for 24 hours. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Right. Yeah. They all said it hadn't even been 24 hours that they were doing things with their families and have been privately messaging her throughout the day. Wouldn't that mean more to you? Michaela says that she thinks that Taylor doesn't think before she posts things, like with the swinger scandal, not really realizing how badly this can affect other people. Demi, I think, is taking this a little too far. In confession, she says, at this point, Taylor is a liability to Mom Talk, and she is a loose cannon. She said in hand quotes that she is viewed as the leader, but doesn't think that she is qualified in any way. I think that Demi is just trying to push someone else out.
Yeah. So I want to say something really quick.
Demi is going on a rant to the girls.
You know how they said they were with their family? November 20th was when the CMAs happened, which was the day before Thanksgiving. So they probably were all busy. That probably would be a day they weren't on their cell phones and stuff. I just looked when it happened. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they were all definitely doing – it's not like they were waiting to, I don't know, post something or see what she – especially when they were texting her throughout the day anyway.
Yeah.
Demi is going on a rant to the girls – Demi is going on a rant to the girls, and Michaela takes – so when they first got to Demi's house, she asked if they wanted hot chocolate, and she makes hot chocolate for them. Michaela takes a sip of the hot chocolate, and she's like, ew. Demi says, too much water? And Michaela's like, no, it tastes like dirt and tree bark.
I wonder if it was like the mushroom hot chocolate or something.
Oh, it could be, because she said this is too healthy for me. She's like, I was thinking I was getting like a good like hot chocolate or whatever. She's like, if my friend told me that, I would just laugh. And Demi has this like bitchy look on her face and looks, I don't know, like she was like kind of mad about it.
Yeah, did you like home make that hot chocolate? And like, why would you get offended by somebody not liking your hot chocolate?
I know, and she pulled it out of like one of those bags, put the little scoop in
Yeah.
and then used the like the emulsifier or whatever, that frother thing to mix it up. Michaela says that it doesn't affect her because she knows that it isn't true, but in confession, she does say that they are all getting thousands of DMs from people saying that they are bullies and not really Taylor's friends. People are crazy. I can't even imagine what it's like to be in the public eye and receiving all these hate messages. I know when people I know like say something stupid on Facebook about someone or something, and the amount of people who comment and bash that person when they only see one side of the story drives me crazy. Like somebody that we know loves the drama and will say post something about her family or whatever, or about a specific person, and everyone's like, that's so fucked up, they're crazy. It's like, you're only hearing her side of the story. How can you make judgment on these people when you don't even know? Like, that shit annoys the crap out of me. Macy says that her and Jesse are throwing a Sinner and Saints party for their businesses, and she's worried what's going to happen because of the Taylor situation, and that she's going to sit down with Taylor and talk with her. Taylor is at her house with the baby, Ever, and her mom and dad come over. Dakota gets there to get the baby and actually leaves pretty directly. I mean, at least that's what was aired. He literally just came in and grabbed Ever and left. It was kind of weird. Leanne says, I need to hear all of your so-called, or Leanne says, I need to hear about all of your so-called friends. Taylor's like, it has been a shit show. Not one of my friends commented on my CMA post. She said that that was such a huge moment for her, and not one of her friends commented, and that seemed really weird to her. But she doesn't say anything that they all messaged her throughout the day, you know, congratulating her. I honestly think that Taylor might be overthinking this. I think that she does look to social media and the public for likes and clicks, and when she saw that her friends didn't comment, it upset her. Even in confession, she said, yeah, some of the girls privately messaged me, but not one person publicly said anything.
Yeah.
So it's like she needs that justification on like for the public to see.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm not a huge social media person, but I'm just not sure why she's mad. They supported her the entire day with messages. Just because of one public post, she has to go out on social media knowing her following, and even like everyone was that they were going to bash the other girls and be on her side.
Yeah, I don't get like she already gets thousands of likes or hundreds of thousands. So it's not like she needs her friends, you know, to get likes or something.
And like, how would you know? How would you know if 8 of your friends out of hundreds of thousands of people's posts on your face or on your whatever, your social media, how would you know if they did or didn't? Like, you would.
Well, because I think people who have that high of follower count, they only follow, like, say 100 people. So then you actually get notified for people you follow. So, like, they don't follow a ton of people. So they actually get notifications about, like, people they care about knowing, you know?
I
kind
see.
Of thing.
So I guess Demi posted, I guess we are supposed to bow down to Taylor even though we missed one post. Taylor said she felt just very attacked by what but what does she think that happened to the girls when she posted about them not being good friends? Taylor said she felt just very attacked. I don't know. We're just going to skip that. It blows my mind that these girls are going back and forth on social media bashing each other.
I know.
Like, that is insane.
Get
if you're going to do that, right, have a conversation with each other.
Yes.
I feel like because they both won, Demi has her group of followers that are like, yeah, Demi, like, I'm on your side. And then Taylor has her group of following. It's just... Yeah. And they need that validation. I don't know. Demi wrote, Taylor will tell half-truths and then use her platform that she built on manipulating her viewers to turn on people who aren't as nasty and loud. Sorry, minor detail. That is very important. She said Oh, then she said that she is a narcissist and other horrible things that you wouldn't say about your friend, especially publicly.
Yeah.
I know. I hate that word narcissist too. I don't think I would ever probably use it correctly. Like, I know what it means, but I don't know. I just feel like people use that term very freely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legit, like, mental diagnosis. Not everybody has it the way that people act like everybody does.
Leanne says that Demi just wants to be Queen Bee. I think she does too.
Probably.
Taylor?
But Leanne needs to chill.
Leanne wants to be Queen Bee too, though, so. Yeah. Taylor gets emotional and says that she doesn't feel like she deserves this moment in her life and that she can't believe why would they want me to go to the CMAs, sit first class. Then she brings up the swinging scandal again, and her dad is like, get over that, Taylor. She said that it felt very undeserving and she felt guilty being there.
Yeah.
Taylor has so much going on in her head. Yeah. A lot of issues.
She hates herself.
Yes. Like she thinks she is not deserving of any of this. And I don't understand it. Like, yeah, it is. It's like it happened. It's over and done with. Move on. There's nothing you can do about it. And she is deserving. I think all of these girls, I think this is, a huge, amazing opportunity for them. And they all give something. And I think that they're all deserving of being on the show. He said our entire family doesn't care about that. And that the only person that it still is, holding on to it is her. I think that she constantly dwells on what she did. And it actually really affects her more than that, what everyone, I think, even knows. Taylor says that she felt that her being at the CMAs, that she didn't deserve being there, and then when the girls didn't comment, it felt even more undeserving. Taylor is in her head and overthinks everything. I wish that she would just explained that to her friends privately instead of getting heated and going to the public.
Yeah.
Macy and Michaela pick up Taylor so that they can talk to her. So when they pick her up, Macy, yes. But Macy got into the back seat, didn't say a word. I felt like it was Michaela and Taylor talking the entire time, and Macy was just kind of like, I think the only thing she said was, I'm hungry, I want a quesadilla.
And she made it seem like I'm getting in the back so I can get, like, I don't do something, and then I'm like, she didn't do anything then when she was back there at all.
Macy says to Taylor, how are you feeling? And she says, well, I feel fine, and I would do it again, meaning post the hate on her social. Yeah. She said, everyone saw my story and not one person commented. Michaela asks her, is it more important for private support or social media support? And Taylor says both. Michaela, in confession, says that private support is way more important to her, and having a close connection with her friends behind the scenes, which I couldn't agree more with. She thinks that Taylor likes to see all the support she receives from strangers on the internet, and I agree with her. Michaela explains to Taylor that what is happening online you have to separate from your actual real life. Taylor says, my feelings are valid, and that's how I felt at the moment. I was petty and I posted it. That was my bad. Again, Taylor saying, that's my bad. But after listening to Michaela and her telling Taylor that they were bullied online, Taylor is sorry what happened to all of them. Like, I think in her mind, she really did not know that was going to happen.
No.
I really believe that she did not think that was going to happen prior to her posting that.
In the moment, I don't think she thought more beyond just getting validation from her internet community that this isn't okay, right? Like, I feel bad about this and it's making me sad, and I want all of you people to agree with me. Like, I think that's about as far as she felt,
Yep. I like how things ended with the girls. They listened and expressed their feelings. It's pretty simple. Just talk in person and not on a public platform and for others to chime in. Macy and her husband are in San Diego, and they're doing an embryo transfer. They have been doing IVF but haven't said anything to anyone because they said it's super stressful and they just wanted this to be something her and her husband did privately. They show them injecting the embryo into Macy, and she says, "This is the start of a new life." Her husband gets so emotional, and it was such a sweet moment. Like, that was I love that. Layla and Taylor are in New York City for the day to do a brand deal together, and then the Saints and Sinners party is that evening.
They're
Props
all over
to
the
these
country.
ladies. I know, because I think I would be way too exhausted and just I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm going home and going to bed.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe if they're, showing me dollar signs, I would be there too.
I mean, if that's your job and they're like, be here, be there, you'd be like, and they flew on a private looking jet too.
Private jet. And
So,
could you they were so excited. Like, when they got out of that car and were walking onto that jet, they're just like, shit, we made it. You know what I mean? Like, that's huge. Layla asked Taylor how she thinks the night is going to go, and Taylor said it's going to be a shit show. Taylor sent everyone a message apologizing, and it said, "I wanted to come here and apologize for my petty post. I wasn't going to apologize because I truly felt off by it. However, how I handled it was not okay. I didn't think about the big picture, and that's on me." Taylor said immediately after she sent this message, Demi sent her a chapter book and that she does not accept her apology. They showed little clips of the messages from Demi, and she writes, it was so much. Like, I couldn't even write all of it.
I took screenshots of it because I wanted to look at it and then I forgot.
That was smart. "I appreciate the attempt, but I do not accept this as a true apology. Also, bringing your issue with Miranda and Whitney in here, like, that is yet again so inappropriate. You really need to learn how to appropriately handle conflict." Taylor says the group messages ended up in a war zone, and Demi wouldn't stop sending her messages. Taylor messages back and says, I'm sorry for those who want to accept it. I didn't even need to say anything. I chose to because I listened to someone's advice and sat with it. Don't accept it. I think that you're a bitch. How you just responded. Definitely having been waiting for my downfall, and there you go, Demi. Demi responds with, how you handled me not accepting your form of an apology says more about you than it will ever say about me. Remember who is in the wrong here. You should be kissing our feet and seeking to genuinely making it right in the way that we feel it's fit, not yours. Layla says to Taylor when they are getting ready for their shoot that she sees both sides, but she doesn't agree about Demi talking, just taking it to social media. She was really upset with Taylor, but now that she apologized, she's over it. Layla had me some sort of way this episode. I think that Layla takes sides with whoever she is with at the time. If she would have been in New York with Demi, I think she would have been just agreeing with her and would have been sitting there talking shit about Taylor. I think that Layla is very young and she just wants to be liked.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I can see myself.
I thought you were going to say something. Yeah, I know. Like, I feel for Layla, like, because I know, like, I'm a people pleaser, so I understand what she's doing, but I also just wish that she would, like, say what she wants to say. And she even says this in here, how she, it's hard for her to not, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but... So where am I at here? Layla tells Taylor that Demi actually messaged her. Layla tells Taylor that Demi actually messaged her and asked her how much money she was making on the photo shoot that her and Taylor are doing.
What in the world?
Crazy. Right. Who would do that?
Problem and needs
Layla
to chill
responds
out
with
about people.
Right. She says, why? What's up? Demi says, just curious. You said it was a lot of money, so I was just wondering. You don't have to say it over text if you're worried. I'm like, that's super ballsy of her to ask that.
Yeah.
Layla tells
I want to
Taylor
know now,
that
how
she
much
thinks
did she make?
I know. I'm curious to see what, like, the amount of money they make on these brand or photo shoots and brand deals. Layla tells Taylor that she thinks that they all have learned their lesson on talking money with Demi and that she doesn't handle money very well. She also says in confession she thinks that Demi is a little power hungry and wants to be the center of the group. She also thinks that she took it to heart that she didn't get asked to do the CMAs. Why would she think that she should get asked to go to the CMAs?
Yeah,
I still don't think, like, I know how they have said twice now that Demi was a fan favorite. I didn't see that. Like, I felt like she was just brought the drama, but I wouldn't say she was a fan favorite. Demi messages Taylor and says that an atomic bomb is going to be coming for her tonight. Layla says that I am not condoning what you did, but you are very on brand. And Taylor says, well, let's just see if you keep that same energy tonight when everyone is coming at me. Layla's like, no, I will definitely stand up for you tonight. We'll see. Macy's with her husband, and they are 8 days post-embryo transfer. They decide to take a pregnancy test. They both look at it at the same time and start crying and hugging each other. Macy says she is so excited that she is pregnant and that they still are not out of the woods yet, so that they can't tell anyone. Taylor and Layla are flying in a private jet back to Utah. Taylor tells her that it's okay if you don't agree with everything that Jesse and Demi does. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is there. Layla says she thinks that her issue is she lets other people dictate how she feels about somebody. She said that she is closest with Jesse and Demi and that they would talk bad about Taylor and Jen and she would just agree with them. She says that Demi goes really hard at someone and pushes her narrative on other people.
Yeah.
Demi arrives
I've been a part of groups like that where I let myself get wrapped up into shit talking other people that I don't really have an opinion either way, but like, yeah, you get wrapped up in it.
Yeah. So I thought this was kind of weird. Demi arrives at Jay-Z Styles and Whitney's there with rollers in her hair, getting her like hair and makeup done. Whitney asks Demi how she's doing, and she says she is completely stressed out and not looking forward to the party. There is a lot that's kind of happened here. I just did not write about it. Demi's just sitting there pretty much, like talking shit on Taylor. Yeah. And like, long story short, like Whitney takes Demi's side, like completely, which I think is so fucked up because Taylor took Whitney's side. She's literally the only one who voted her
in front of everybody else. It would have been easy. She wouldn't have even stood out if she would have just stepped back and didn't do anything.
Yeah, so I didn't like that. Back on the plane, Layla says to Taylor that she... Oh, man. That is bad. Values. It's values.
Values. VOWYOUS. How does that? How?
That is so bad. But I remembered. Okay,
How do you remember that? That's what that means?
I don't know. Because values.
Vow. I did not get
Oh my gosh, that is so bad. Okay.
A Pennsylvania
Taylor,
values. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Values their friendship right now. So she gave Taylor her phone and let her read the group chat that has her, Jesse, Demi, Michaela, and Macy in it. She says that she wants to let her read this so she knows what she's walking into tonight. I couldn't believe that.
I think it's kind of mean, honestly. I wouldn't want to read it. Like, why do you need to hear all those little comments being said about you? Like,
I would want to read it, but I would never.
I don't know. Like, why do I want to feel bad? Other people's opinions of me are none of my business. Like, I don't know.
I'd want to read it.
I already know they're bitches. I already know they don't like me.
Yeah.
Do I really need to read the details? No.
So these are
Wouldn't
some of the messages
bad?
from about myself. Yeah, but I still want to read them. So here was one. It was, what does her caption even mean? She is dumber than a rock, truly. She is batshit crazy. Now we see what Dakota deals with.
Horrible.
Demi says, is anyone going to respond, or am I left on an island yet again? If that were any of you, I'd have your back in 5 seconds. Like, why is no one else in here setting her straight for being awful? Demi is trying to get all the girls on her side. Taylor said, you will never see receipts from like that from me, meaning like she will never talk bad about those girls,
talk shit
to
like
somebody
that.
else,
yeah.
which is it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
Jesse walks into the party. Okay, so now we are at the Sinner and Saints party. Jesse walks into the party wearing all red with devil horns. Macy is in a black leather skirt with angel wings on. They both look amazing.
They do.
Demi shows up in a black leather dress with red wings. Jordan has angel wings on and a halo on his head, and he looks stupid talking to Brett about Taylor.
Jordan is...
Yeah,
That's
no.
it.
So
just a face.
So today, today, my youngest daughter had a trunk or treat at her school. So I went in the morning and like decorated my car, and like friends of mine were next to me, and the husband had on he was dressed up as like Mario. And he's like, oh, your husband should have came and he could have been Luigi. And I'm like, no, he would have never done that. Oh, and he's like, yeah, he would have. If I would have told him to, to be Luigi, he would have totally showed up. No, he wouldn't have. Like, my husband loves Halloween, and he will take it like to the next level, but in our home, like to an adult party, or like we're having a party this weekend. But he would never dress up and go to my kids' school, like our kids' school. That's just not him. Like he does not like that attention on him, and he wouldn't do it. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. Macy's husband asks how she is doing. Oh, because like the party started, and Macy walks over to her husband, and she's like, asked how she was doing, and she said, I'm so tired and pregnant. And he starts looking around the room and is like, you can't say that. And Macy's like, no one can hear me. And then she says, this is going to be so hard to keep it a secret. She's going to spill it by the next episode. I know.
Girl cannot. Like she wanted someone to hear her.
She wants to. Yes.
But I mean, I know, like, being pregnant or like other things that have happened to you, like you're like, everyone must know, even though like there's literally no signs. You know what I mean? Like when you have something like that, it's like everyone must know that like, this thing is going on. But she's not going to be able to keep it very long. That's for sure. So Whitney and Miranda show up together. Whitney's dressed in a white silk dress with white gloves up to her elbows with angel wings on and a halo. Miranda, but her angel wings were too small. Like she looked stupid. They weren't wings. They were like
little baby wings.
Wings, and it looked so dumb.
Yeah. Miranda had on a black dress with black gloves up to her elbows, because I was going to make fun of Whitney's long, like, gloves up to her elbows. And then I was like, shit, Miranda has them on too. And a black halo. Michaela and her husband walk in, and she's wearing a black dress with a white halo. So I guess she was a sinner and a saint.
Yes, I think she said
Layla
that.
shows up. Yeah. Layla shows up with her boyfriend, and she's wearing a black dress, black wings, and a black halo. All the girls are standing around a table talking, and Layla is like, is just Taylor missing? And then in walks Taylor and Dakota, both wearing all white, and she has on this long white dress and massive wings that she needs to walk in sideways, like through the door. But everyone stops and stares at her when they're walking in, which I love this because I know, like, that pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Taylor getting all the attention, I know that made her angry. Mm-hmm. Dakota says that he's just there to support her. He's her support system and that she may need him for backup. So I guess that they're not fighting right now. They're okay. Taylor said that she's exhausted from the quick New York trip, but she's here to support her friends. Oh, I don't know what that E is in there. To support her friends, unlike some people. And Demi says, let's not lump everyone in again. You know what happened the first time. And Taylor says, I'm okay. Taylor says, oh, I wouldn't speak for everyone. And Demi says, oh, I will because I have already spoke to everyone. Demi says everyone is frustrated with you. And Taylor says, well, then they will talk to me. You have gone to a whole other level than any of these girls did.
Yeah. So freaking crazy. Ooh. Right away. Just right into
it. Michaela says they should all go in the back because they're starting to get loud and, heated at this party. All of the girls are sitting. So they walk into this one back room and all of the girls sit down on one side. And Layla actually looks at Jessie and she's like, Jessie, sit next to me. Which I thought was kind of weird. And Taylor is sitting by herself across from everyone, and it's like she's being interrogated. Taylor says that she wanted to apologize and that she is no longer apologizing to Demi because of the bullying that she brought on social media for over the past 2 weeks. Taylor says that after she talked to Michaela, she realized, what she did, how it affected everyone, and that's why she wanted to send out the apology message because she didn't realize what she did to them all over social media. I feel like it's kind of like a revolving. This whole episode was like the same thing over and over again. Jessie says, you know the platform that you have, Taylor. How could you not know the response that you were going to get? Taylor says, well, you girls do think that I am dumber than a block. Which she meant
she didn't
rock.
even quote it right.
No. Layla's face is like, oh shit. Like what face. The hell did I do? I know she's like, oh, like just waiting for Taylor to be like, Layla showed me the messages. But I don't think Taylor's like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like she's not.
Yeah. And I think that's why you like her. Because she does, whenever she does do stuff, it is to people's faces. Like, she's not a behind the back type of person. She's not a throw you under the bridge kind of person.
Yeah. Where am I at here? Taylor says that she thinks that half of the girls genuinely didn't see the post and the other half were just being petty. I think what Taylor did was wrong, and she doesn't think before she does things. I said that already. Jessie says that she thinks that she posted on social media because she wanted the validation what the girls did was wrong, and she got it from all her followers, which I kind of do agree with. Demi says that she is not a bully, and she's just calling it how she sees it. Taylor in confession says that she's waiting for Layla to have her back, and it's nothing but complete silence. Layla says nothing the entire time. Mm-hmm. Taylor says, I just think that you are being fake to Demi. And Demi's like, does anyone here think that I'm fake? And everyone kind of looks around and says, no, I don't think you're fake. Taylor says, I know that you're fake. And Jessie is like, just say it. Why is she fake? And Demi says, yeah, say it. Why am I fake? Taylor looks at Jessie and says, I don't feel right saying it. Demi says, why are you looking at Jessie for validation? Demi then says, just say it. Taylor says, okay, well, looking at Jessie, Taylor's looking at Jessie and says, Demi told me that she doesn't think that you are good at doing hair, and she told me to go somewhere else to get my hair done, and that she doesn't think that you are good at all, but she's stuck there. Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. That's why I said, I think I said it last episode, it's insane how terrible they are to each other. And they're just using each other because they're a good, couple. Like, they look like good friends online, but you know from the beginning when Demi was doing the shit about Jesse not getting a contract that they don't even probably like each other. Like, they're just using each other.
Yep. Demi is like, huh? I said, don't go to Jay-Z. They are good. Or I said, don't go to Jay-Z. They are good at extensions, but I don't know how they are at doing hair. Taylor's like, she is supposed to be your best friend. Whitney then says, can we just move on from the petty post? I can't believe she even said that
out loud. I don't know how they are doing hair. If that is your best friend's salon, I mean, we've seen shots of you in there getting your hair curled, everything else.
All the time.
You would be like, yeah, it's a huge salon. You'd be like, everyone who asks you, oh, yeah, go to Jay-Z Styles. Like, that's my best friend. That's crazy to me.
And it's totally fucked up because Jesse has said that all of these girls are getting free extensions, getting their hair curled and styled for free. I would be over the moon happy about that. She is saving them thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. If I were Demi, and especially me being a hairdresser, I would be totally upset, embarrassed. Like, that is her livelihood. Yeah. That is her business. And I mean, clearly she has to be doing something, right? She has this multi-million-dollar educational business. So, that's fucked up.
It is.
Demi's just trying to get, I guess, less money taken from her. You know, like with the whole, she was trying to take her spot thing. Like, oh, don't go to Jessie because you'll just be giving her more money.
Probably.
She doesn't need it.
Yeah, honestly, she's probably jealous. Yeah.
Whitney says, can we just move on from the petty post? And Miranda says, I don't think that it's fair to try and turn people against one another. Taylor is pissed that they're even talking taking Demi's side when she had both of their backs when the other girls didn't, which I agree. I mean, like, I'm not saying that the girls shouldn't have, you know, like their own thoughts or reasons, but in Taylor's defense, it is a little fucked up. Like, Taylor did have both of these girls' backs, and then they're both kind of turning on her. Mm-hmm. Demi calls Taylor a fucking narcissist and says, should we talk about how you are behind closed doors? And Taylor's like, go for it. Demi says, let's talk about the way you treat your boyfriends. Go and get some fucking help. This is a you problem. Let's go ask Dakota. What?
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe that. I was just like, I feel like she knows how fucked up Taylor is in her head over
about
this.
Dakota,
and she is using this again, like, to tear her down.
Yeah, because she doesn't ever say anything. She doesn't actually, like, have a legit thing to say like Taylor did. Taylor had a legit thing that Demi did and said it. And Demi just is giving threats and doesn't actually have anything to say.
Yeah. Demi says, let's go get Dakota. And Taylor says, yeah, go get him. Then Demi's like, no, I'm going to protect Ever, meaning Taylor and Dakota's son, in this situation. What?
She is just so full of shit.
I don't think anyone should ever. You never bring up someone else's kids. It doesn't during these shows, you do not talk about anyone's kids. That's like below the belt. Mm-hmm. Demi says, you and Dakota are toxic. I would never have my child in that environment. And says, you are trying to ruin my reputation. Taylor in confession says that was one of her lowest points in her life and that she would never hurt her daughter. And I didn't understand that. She said, I would
just
never
ran past my window.
My daughter did.
Oh,
they're here.
Back.
They're there, I should say. So I don't know if something, like, if her kids were there when she got arrested, but she, like, specifically called out, I would never hurt my daughter. And Ever's a boy, right? So I wasn't that.
Yes. Well, she had her two older kids because she wasn't even pregnant when the arrest happened. That happened after. So I don't know if her daughter was asleep that night at the house or what Demi is implying. I don't
Taylor
know.
says,
I honestly no clue. I just made that up. Like I there's some sort of implication there, but I don't know what she's trying to say.
Right. I didn't understand that part. Taylor says for Demi to bring up her child, this isn't about being petty or bitchy. It can ruin, or it could be life ruining, which is
her
true.
husband
Like,
could use these clips in court or something,
right,
to say, see, like I told you I deserve custody or whatever.
Yeah. And I think that all of these women are wonderful parents and mothers. Yeah. And they all seem like their family and their kids come first. Yeah.
Yeah. So
for her to throw her under the bus like that, I would be like, done. That would be the end of our friendship. Michaela says, this isn't what we're here for. And Whitney says, all I want to know is if you are sorry. Taylor says, yes, I am sorry to all of you for what I did. And then, was that the end?
Yeah.
11. Oh, yeah. And then that was the end of it. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I missed something there then. Something did not save. Because, so at the very end, it has all the girls were just kind of like, okay, she's like, that's all I need to hear. And then in confession, Whitney did say that pretty much that she was not on Taylor's side and that she was on Demi's side. And then all the girls go back out to the party, and Taylor asks Jessie if she could talk to her, and they privately sit for a moment and was just like, I'm sorry that I had to tell you that, but I just want you to realize how fake of a friend you have, and that just to have your guard up and be careful. And Jessie was just kind of like, I'm just like in complete shock right now. She's like, I don't even know where to go from here. And at the very end,
so I do remember Jessie and Taylor talking at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was just like, I think Jessie was like, our group is really like fucked up. Like, I don't even see what's going to happen from here. And then that was the end. I wonder why it didn't save that.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't much.
I know.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Happy Thursday. Follow us on Shaded Reality Pod on all the things. Like, subscribe, download, all that stuff. Yeah. We're very excited.
And this will be
getting more and more numbers.
Yes. This will be coming out the Thursday before Halloween, right? So happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be coming out next week. Hope everyone is being something super cool dressed up for Halloween. I don't know what the big things are this year.
I guess we didn't even talk about that real quick.
No.
So my family we let our daughter pick, and she is Corella DeVille. I am a Dalmatian dog, and my husband is the dog catcher. And my oldest daughter is – sorry.
Go ahead.
It's like lagging really bad.
Lag. Yeah.
I know. My oldest daughter and her boyfriend are it's Mavis from
Transylvania
Transylvania. Yeah, so she's Mavis and he's the boyfriend, whatever his name is. Yeah. I actually have to go get her costume later. So
yeah. And then my family split up into two things. My youngest daughter, myself, and then my mom, her grandma, we're going to be the Hocus Pocus Sanderson sisters. And my dad is going to be Billy, like the zombie that comes out of the grave. And then my oldest daughter wanted to be Hermione from Harry Potter. So my husband is going to be Hagrid with her. So
fun.
Yeah, yes. And I apparently need to make a Hocus Pocus charcuterie board tonight.
You showed me. You got to do it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Another one done. Hopefully these videos turn out well and we don't have any sound issues. We shall see. And yeah, we look forward to the finale. What's it called? Where they do all the interviews at the end. Why is my brain not working? The last episode is a Reunion.
Oh,
the reunion episode we will be doing
gosh.
as a collab with another podcast. So hopefully
that will be interesting. Well. 4 of us on here talking when I'm having issues with you and I, like the lagging. It's gonna be something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an internet issue or what, but we might need to figure something out.
I'll have my husband check it out and see. But all right, yes, bye.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Bye.